Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before I talk about what's in this box, which is a doll, of course, what else would it be? I just want to tell you a bit about myself in case you've come to this channel from the description. My name is Suzanne. And I live in Sydney, Australia, by the way. I've been a doll collector my whole life. But my dolls that I had when I was little are long gone. My mother, I don't know where they went, but I don't have them anymore. So I've made up for that in the intervening years and been collecting dolls for all the time. I have collected for years and years and years. Mostly more when my children had grown up, but I had always collected all the way through. So on this channel, I'm known more as a doll artist. I've been a reborn artist for 13 years. But to me, that's kind of not a side issue, because I love the dolls. I love reborn dolls, and I love everything about the hobby of reborn collecting. But the art came much after my doll collecting, because as I said, I've only been reborning for 13 years now. So most people know me for that, and with a smattering of other dolls that I've shown on my channel from time to time. So anyway, okay, having given you that introduction, let's get started. This little box, it's not very big. I'll put my hand on it to give you an idea. Arrived yesterday, and I've been waiting for the rain to stop today so I could make this video. It was very noisy when it was raining, and I just love it, so I thought I would wait for a break in the rain. And it's quiet at the moment, so a perfect opportunity to talk about what's in this box. This box contains a wooden doll that has been completely handmade by a brilliant girl called Lorena. She lives in Romania, which is where this doll has come from. Arrived perfectly safely, absolutely perfectly safely. And I haven't looked in there yet, so let's do that together. I heard about Lorena and her dolls. Now, the other thing I need to explain before I start, I think, is that I only have the use of one hand. I'm not holding the camera, but I only have the use of one hand. Anyway, so let's open this up. I have just cut, yes, I cut the tape around, so I wouldn't be able to do this. Yes, I learned about this doll maker on Alison's channel, Muñecas, Pupees and Dolls. Some of you, I'm sure a lot of you know her channel. Okay, so we open the box and this is what we see. There's a beautiful little thank you card here, and the most glorious smell is coming out of this box. So this card says, let me open it and read it. Dear Suzanne, thank you so much for adopting one of the minis. I really hope you're going to love her just as much as I love to create her. Kind regards, Lorena. Lorena is an absolute, most gorgeous person I mean, I don't know her in person, obviously, but she's just been fabulous through the whole process. I really enjoyed talking back and forth with her, and she asked me, you know, about some details that I wanted, and it was always lovely, and it was through Facebook and so easy and seamless. Her doll studio is called Lavande et Pupees, which means lavender and dolls. And that's why this box smells so delicious. I can smell lavender coming from it. So let's take this out. Now, I need to tell you that this doll that Lorena made was from a new type of doll that she hadn't made before. I'll just put that there where you can see it while I talk. Her dolls are usually fairly large. She does a couple of sizes, and I've seen them on Alison's channel. And they're stunning dolls, some with open eyes, some with closed eyes, some with wigs, some with painted hair, you know, all sorts of things. Gorgeous, beautiful dolls. And at one point, Alison received a little tiny doll from Lorena, and it was called a mini, and I think it was the first one that Lorena made, and she sent it as a gift to Alison to see what she thought of it. And of course, I saw it there, and so I contacted Lorena via Facebook and asked would it be possible to be put on a list to have a mini, and I was so lucky I got on her list. I think it was for the second round of minis. Not too sure about that. Anyway, so this is a little mini made by Lorena. let's have a look at her. I will just undo the bag, or maybe I can do that where you can see it so you know what I'm doing. She's so little she fits into a bag with the top almost doubled over. Oh, I'm so excited, I can't tell you. I just can't tell you. This doll means a lot to me. Oh, it's more than doubled over. I had to unroll it. Let me just show you. I had to unroll it and unroll it. That's how little she is. So let's have a look what's in here. So this is a spare outfit. I actually saw her in this outfit. Isn't that gorgeous? Lorena makes all these outfits. Sorry, that's a bit too close. That's better. She makes them all herself, all cotton, just gorgeous. So that was the outfit I saw her. Oh, oh my goodness. I just saw a little tiny peek. Come out, darling. You can't stay in there forever. You have to come out. And I have a feeling that this is what is making the smell so beautiful. This little tiny pillow. Let me just have a sniff. Oh yes, it's beautiful lavender. I'll move it away so you can see it. There we go. Beautiful lavender. Now, here's my little mini doll. Let me see what this says. She's wrapped in this gorgeous minky blanket. What does that say? It says something Art Dolls. And then it says Lavender et Pupees, but the writing's very little. I had to really concentrate. So let's undo the ribbon and see who's inside. I have seen pictures of this little girl and absolutely love her. Here she is. Oh my goodness, look at that doll. Look at that doll. Oh, first let's just admire her beautiful, beautiful little blanket that she comes wrapped in. I can keep her in that. So that's soft, very soft, like flannel. Or flannelette, maybe you would call it, and it's got little rabbits, and oh, I think that's a hippo, and that's a bunny, and they've got tutus on, and they're dancing. And so on the other side is the right side with the pink minky dots on it, and here's Lorena's leather label that's been punched on there. So, and here is my girl. Let me bring her up close. I'll move everything out of the background. Look at that face. Let me just work out how to... So isn't she stunning? Look at that. Completely hand carved and hand painted. This is the edition I hadn't seen before, this gorgeous floral headband. Let me move her away so you can see more. And this is a special outfit that Lorena made for me, so that my little doll can have a change of clothes when she gets bored of one. You know, us girls, you know, or us humans actually need to have different outfits to make ourselves feel happy, don't we? So here she is, my beautiful, beautiful little girl. I asked for brown eyes. Let me bring her up really close. Can't quite work the angle out. What if I do that? Isn't her face stunning? So it's all hand carved of timber, of wood, and and then Lorena has painted it. Look at her face. Look at that painting. Isn't she stunning? And she's very little. Now she's complete wood. She's got a wooden body. She's got little wooden hands. There's one of her hands. There's the other of her hands. And then she's got her little dress on. And then look at her leather shoes. Aren't they gorgeous? I'll move her up further away. It's quite tricky to do. There you can see that better, and she's got a label around her wrist. It's the same leather label as on the outside of her special wrap blanket that she came in. So there she is. So I asked for brown eyes and a brown wig with little plaits. And a lot of people call them bangs. We call them plaits. Not bangs. And words left my head, but you know what I'm talking about when I say plaits. I'm just trying to turn her little head a bit. Sorry she's off camera. I'm sorry, little girl. There we go. There she is. Oh, she's so beautiful. Look at that. Braids, that's the word. Thank you, brain. Finally found the word. Braids, but we call them plaits. Isn't she just adorable? Look at her. Oh, I can't bear it. I just can't bear it. I might just undress her, see if I can do that. Oh, yes. I will be back with you 1 second. She's got a little press stud at the top of her dress. Now let's see if I can manage this. There's some, oh good, stretchy fabric at the bottom of the sleeves. She's got little undies on as well, which is good, so she won't be too embarrassed, I hope. I don't know if I can take the second sleeve off. Oh yes, let me try, because we do want to see what she looks like, don't we? So anybody who would like to have a doll from Lorena, I can tell you she is just a most gorgeous, really, really, really lovely person. Very, very talented and extremely helpful through the whole process, you know, through everything. She's just wonderful, wonderful artist and wonderful human. So if you fall in love with her dolls after you check them out, I can definitely suggest that you go ahead and order one. Now, let me just turn this little head a bit more. There we go. It turns easily. It's just a bit tricky with one hand. Now, let's look at this body. Have a look at that. So it's jointed, so she can move her legs, her head, her shoulders. All of it moves, everything. Let me see if I can lay her down so you can see her properly. I'll move everything else out of the way. I love her long plaits. Aren't they adorable? Let's see, where is she? She's there. I'll see if I can go zoom in a bit, but then we'll chop her off, won't we? So that's probably quite good. So she's got joints at the hips and at the shoulders and at the neck here. And I guess at her feet probably. I don't want to take her shoes and socks off. I'll leave them there. And see, she's got little undies on as well. Isn't she just the most perfect thing? Look at that. She just stands there. You can't see that, but she's just standing there perfectly by herself. What do you think? Look at her little wig. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh my goodness, I'm absolutely in love. Now she does have a name. I gave her a name, and the background of this name is that it's actually my name in Hungarian. My parents were Hungarian, although I was brought up here. So her name is Zsuzsi, which is actually my name. That's what my parents always called me. I was always Zsuzsi. And it's spelled Z-S-U-Z-S-I. I know it sounds like that word that people were using for zhuzhing things up, but it's not. It's my name. And there she is. So she is little Zsuzsi, and she is going to come with me wherever I go. So when I get back to work, she'll come with me to work, and she might sometimes come out with me to other places. She'll be very well protected. I will always keep her wrapped up and safe when she's travelling. But she's like a little travel doll, so you can always have a doll with you. But she's just, isn't she gorgeous? Look at that. Look at that face. Let me see if I can work out if I can zoom in on her little face. Now just hold your horses, everybody. There she is. Look at that. Wow, look at that. Perfect, perfect. Isn't she adorable? Oh my goodness, she's just gorgeous. So, you know, I have several different types of wooden dolls, but this is my first Lorena doll, my first Lavande Pupees doll. I have Elizabeth Pongratz doll, which is a small one. I love those dolls. I've been craving them for over 20 years, but I haven't quite saved up enough spare money to actually feel okay about buying one. One day I will. And I've got Handmade dolls in wood, and I've got, what's that other one? I've got another one. Oh, the name nearly came to me. Anyway, it's not relevant if I can't remember it, is it? I will make a video at some stage showing just a sample of my wooden dolls, because there's something so magical and special about wood, isn't there? It's just amazing. Isn't she adorable? So she's got blushing on her little hands and up near her neck, and of course on her cheeks. Who wouldn't have blushing on their cheeks? Oh, she's adorable, absolutely adorable. So in case you ever see this, Lorena, maybe I can send you a link. Thank you so much, darling girl. I just love this little girl so much. So thank you, Lorena, and thank you everybody for watching. I hope you love my new little Zsuzsi, who is totally adorable. Let me just zoom back in a bit. I don't suppose you call it zoom if you're coming in, do you? And so you can see the whole of her, and then we'll say bye-bye. No, you still can't see the whole of her. I'll come in a bit more. There we go. But now you're seeing junk. Not junk, extra things. There we go. There she is. So let's say goodbye. Say goodbye, Zsuzsi. Bye, everyone. Bye. Thank you for being here. Sorry, I covered her face. Thank you for dropping in. Goodbye.